Wednesday morning, people. Welcome to the Wednesday morning edition of the map discussion. This is our surface map and satellite images. The first thing you'll probably notice is this big blob of clouds, deep convection from the remnants of the hurricane that affected the eastern parts of Cuba. That is dead and gone now. It is going to pretty much affect all the fish out in the Atlantic Ocean. Meanwhile, high pressure centered right over, looks like the Charlotte region, but this high pressure extends well beyond Charlotte, goes all the way down to parts of eastern Texas, Louisiana, all the way up through New York, Boston, and eastern parts of Maine. The next frontal system is analyzed over here in the mid-Mississippi Valley. Temperatures are pretty cold up here in the upper Midwest in the Dakotas. Morning observations show temperatures in the mid 30s and low 30s up there. And you can kind of see, it looks like clouds over the Dakotas, especially North Dakota. However, that's just how cold the air is up there. There's no clouds up there. It's just really cold. This front is expected to move through by tomorrow and unfortunately not bring any precipitation. But let's look at the forecast now. Specifically, what we can expect across the Carolinas is fairly warm temperatures for today. This afternoon's high is around 80 in Charlotte, getting down into the lower 80s, like 83 in Savannah. Mountains, always the cool spot at 70 degrees in Boone. Thursday, remember we got that front coming through on Thursday. This will bring a slight relief if you like fall weather. A return of fall, especially towards Elizabeth City, where highs will get towards 72, up along the border of North Carolina and Virginia, looking at near 70 in the mid 70s across the Charlotte metro area, and low 80s across the South Carolina regions. On Friday, we're still in the mid 70s across the Charlotte metro area, but we've cooled off a little bit towards Wilmington, 75 in Wilmington, 82 down in Savannah, 79 in Greenville, Spartanburg on Friday. On Saturday, we warm back up, low 80s pretty much everywhere, except for maybe along the Virginia, North Carolina border, and of course the mountains. 65 in Boone, so if you miss fall, then Boone's the destination to be. Things change on Sunday, that we have a stronger front come through on Sunday, and its presence is felt across pretty much the majority of the area by Sunday afternoon. Highs in the mid 60s now across the Charlotte metro area. 'Tis the season. You get summer one day and late fall the next. We're still holding on into the upper 70s across the Savannah areas and points south of Augusta towards Charleston. That'll be holding on to early fall, late summer, early fall temperatures. As you go to work on Monday, enjoying that afternoon lunch, expect 65 degrees in Charlotte, 70 in Columbia, and now the effects of that front is being felt across even the coastal regions. 65 in Elizabeth City, 72 in Wilmington, 70 in Columbia on Monday, and on Tuesday we're going back up into the upper 70s across Fayetteville, towards Augusta, and points pretty much along that I-95 corridor. 72 degrees in Charlotte, 62 degrees in Boone. The low temperatures will follow a similar pattern of the highs. So we'll start on Thursday morning, looking at mid 50s across the Charlotte metro area down towards Greenville, Spartanburg to Raleigh, and points to the south and east like Fayetteville, Wilmington, Charleston, and Savannah will be above that. Looking at probably mid to upper 50s to near 60 across the coastal regions. 47 in Boone. I hope you have a jacket up there, and I hope you see that there's a pattern that Boone's going to be the cool spot all week. Boone cools off to 41 by Friday morning. 47 across the Charlotte metro area. Upper 40s across the Fayetteville down towards close to Columbia at 50, Rocky Mount at 44, and points just to the north in the lower 40s, and holding on to near 60 in the Savannah region on Friday morning. As you go for the morning run Saturday morning across the Piedmont of the Carolinas, you should expect low to mid 50s as the sun comes up. A little cooler across the mountains, of course, 50 degrees in Asheville, and of course a little warmer down towards Savannah and Charleston, near 60 degrees for that morning jog on Saturday. As you head off to church on Sunday morning, 43 degrees in Boone, 49 towards Murphy, 48 in Asheville, near 60 degrees Sunday morning in Wilmington. Going back to work, we got that cooler air coming in from the stronger front that should pass sometime Sunday. This brings temperatures down to the low to mid 40s across the Raleigh-Durham area, upper 40s across the Charlotte metro area, and still hanging on to that warmer air down towards Savannah. But then by Tuesday morning, we're looking at 39 degrees in Boone, 48 degrees in the Charlotte area, 46 in Hickory, 56 in Myrtle Beach, and still down towards 60 degrees towards Savannah. So this map looks at the national blend of models, which is pretty much considering all model output from the entire world, from every single country that has numerical weather prediction models, and it blends them in. And you can look at precipitation, you can look at temperature, whatever you need to look at. In this case, we want to look at precipitation. So this map is the national blend of models of total precipitation now through Sunday night. And it's pretty dry across the Carolinas. However, even though this particular blend of models is dry, some of the deterministic models, the individual models, do produce precipitation across the Carolinas Saturday into Sunday. So Saturday night, there's a small possibility that there could be some precipitation across the North and South Carolina areas. Again, the official forecast is no precipitation. The national blend of models say no precipitation. However, some of the like European models and the machine learning models do have precipitation over the Carolinas. So there is a slight possibility, but right now it looks too small to mention, except in this video. But if anything changes, we'll update accordingly, and we'll talk more about that on the Friday map discussion. So generally across the Carolinas, it's going to be rather warm, but getting into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday time frame will cool off a little bit to the mid 60s across the Charlotte area. Officially, no precipitation is forecast with the passage of the second front on Saturday night into Sunday. However, some of the models do have some precipitation developing over North and South Carolina, so we'll keep an eye on that. Otherwise, that will do it for this map discussion. I hope y'all have a good rest of the week, and I will see you in the next one.